Good evening and welcome one and all to the Big Top. Welcome to our 22nd annual ball and auction. This year, we call Under the Big Top. Now we're so glad you could be here to support this unique community we call St. Benedict Prep School. Hold on to your paddles as we begin this really big show. And ladies and gentlemen, to kick off tonight's performance, a lady world famous for her amazing feats clinging onto precarious places, such as a kindergarten classroom after an afternoon Halloween party. A true contender for the aerialist crown. Our very own head of school, Ms. Rachel Gemmo.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome again to this evening's gala. And thank you, Father Ringmaster. You really know how to run a circus. Our first amazing feat of the night will be to reach new heights of our annual Fund and Need paddle raise. Tonight, we've come together to make magic, but you have a tough job on your hands. Last year's crowd was able to raise over $111,000 for our scholarship program for families who otherwise wouldn't be able to send their children to St. Benedict Preparatory School. Here to tell you more about why this is a great opportunity is someone who needs no introduction, our very own Mrs. Marge Lawler.
Good evening. My name is Margaret Stanton Lawler, and I was a school secretary receptionist at St. Benedict Elementary School for 35 years before I retired in 2014. I would be remiss if I didn't say that when I was in elementary school, that myself and my brothers and sisters were recipients of Fund and Need, but it wasn't called Fund and Need then. Fund and Need in the days when I went to school was given to us from genuine compassion from the priests and religious sisters that staffed our schools at that time. Funds are used to help families with children in school. The funds are used for tuition, books, field trip money, uniforms, and other school fees. In 1979, my husband died, and that's when I really knew that the people of St. Benedict's, there was a community. I knew the helpers, of course, when I started working at St. Benedict's in 1979. They were a school family then, her and Ed, and they had 3 children in school. And I don't even remember a year that one of them wasn't on the school board. Funny thing was, she was the Easter bunny all the time while her kids were in school. So she only lived a block from school, so over she would come dressed as the Easter bunny, giving out candy to the kids. As Mr. Accardi just told me recently, she was a big supporter of the Fund and Need, which I could see because she had such a genuine compassion for everybody. This statue was in her living room window for years and years and years. And she was a very religious person, but the great thing about Kelly is that she lived her religion. There wasn't anybody that she wouldn't help. Thank you. St. Benedict's Preparatory School is grateful for you coming to this gala, grateful for you for supporting our school and our mission of the Catholic schools to raise good human beings.
So, you can see that the paddle raise is the one time a year when we ask for your support to continue to make a quality Catholic education affordable for our diverse community. Along with our school board's efforts and this community's support of the annual school fund, the funds raised by the Gala Committee tonight provide for what tuition cannot cover for our general operating budget. The Fund and Need is completely different. It does not go towards our general operating budget. It allows us to welcome diverse students into our school family and allows them to flourish here so that later in life, they're a testament to our mission and the examples of good faith and faithful citizenship. So here's one young lady we're very proud of, Dominique Gunheim, who you might recognize from the evening desk here at Yvonne's dance studio on the second floor of the school.
My name is Dominique. Since leaving high school, I continued my education at Loyola University Chicago, where I graduated with honors with an advertising and public relations major and a psych minor. And I was involved like I was in high school and in college, so I was a part of my Communications Honor Society and other clubs at Loyola. And currently, I work at Yvonne Stance Academy, and I'm an assistant manager, and I help with their marketing and social media work. Tuition assistance gave me access to a private education that I probably would not have had if I didn't have tuition assistance, and it definitely took a financial burden off my family and just made life a lot easier for everybody involved. I think that it's important to fund because people who grew up like me with financial burdens also deserve a chance for private education, and if the only thing hindering them from their education is money, then I think that's something that we can easily help with. So yeah, just giving people the same chance that I was given. Definitely all the clubs that I was involved in, specifically Yvonne's Dance Academy, because I started dancing here when it first opened. So I was in 3rd grade and I danced here all the way until my senior year of high school. So it was a big memory from elementary school to high school, and now since I work here, like, I just love it. Also, the protege program stood out to me a lot, and I think it helped me going forward in college because it gave me an idea of what I wanted to do, and I feel like a lot of people don't have that opportunity, and they kind of go in blind and have to figure it out on their own. So that was really unique to St. Ben's, and I loved it.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And now, back to our center ring and that magician with the gift of gab and prowess to lighten your wallet, the master auctioneer, Mr. Dan Campbell.